During this time, Eastern Europe was governed by the Soviet Union, also known as the USSR, a vast and powerful communist state. Under the communist regime, all factories and big property were owned by the government. Strikes to show grievances were illegal, and so were independent trade unions that looked after the well-being of the workers. The press was hugely censored, and the people who criticized the government were imprisoned. The revolution for democracy in Poland was started when a woman, a crane operator, had been wrongfully dismissed from service. Workers in the Lenin shipyard staged a strike and asked for her reinstatement. Although the strike was illegal, the workers held on. The strike workers were joined by a former electrician of the shipyard, Lech Walesa. He had himself been dismissed from service a few years ago. The strike began to spread across the whole city. Now, the workers started making larger demands, including their right to form independent trade unions. They also demanded the release of political prisoners and an end to censorship of the press. The movement became so popular that the government had to give in to their demands. The workers, led by Walesa, signed a 21-point agreement with the government, and a new independent trade union was formed called Solidarity. This was only a minor victory for Solidarity, as the government led by General Jaruzelski later imposed martial law and imprisoned a large number of members from this group. The freedom to organize, protest, and express opinions was once again taken away. However, Solidarity kept gaining popularity over the years, and another round of negotiations in 1989 between Walesa and the government resulted in an agreement for free elections. Solidarity contested all the 100 seats of the parliament, known there as the Senate, and won 99 of them. In 1990, Poland had its first presidential elections, in which more than one party was allowed to contest. Lech Walesa, the electrician who was responsible for the Solidarity movement, was elected the President of Poland. All this happened around the same time as Chile's struggle for democracy was taking place. People in both the countries fought against their governments for bringing in democracy. Chile was a military dictatorship, while Poland was ruled by a communist political party. Chile witnessed a transition from democratic to non-democratic and back to democracy, whereas Poland witnessed a transition from non-democratic to democratic. There were many differences between the two governments. The government of Poland claimed that it was ruling on behalf of the working classes, whereas the military dictatorship of Chile under Pinochet made no such claims and supported foreign businesses. The similarities, however, were striking. The people could not choose or change the rulers. There was no freedom of expression. The people could not form political associations or organize peaceful protests, and could not take political action. On the other hand, democracy is a form of government that allows people to choose their leaders. In a democracy, only the leaders elected by the people govern the country. people have the right to express their views and grievances, freedom to organize, and freedom to protest peacefully.